Hello everybody, Nether here from NethermanStudios, and today I'm going to be doing a review of my favorite TV show of all time, and that is Regular Show. Man, where do I even begin with Regular Show? Regular Show was put on Cartoon Network in 2010, and ever since the very first episode that I saw, I was already hooked with the show. Regular Show stars Mordecai the Blue Jay and Rigby the Raccoon. Some of you who are new to the show may think, wait, why are there walking animals and things around in the show? And that's because even though they are drawn as animals, they are technically humans, if that makes sense. The series is about two friends trying to hang out and have some fun at their really boring job, but they always do something that ends up making their time really hard for them. Sometimes it's because they make their boss Benson mad, but usually they mess something up and that leads to them having to fight some weird villain like this giant baby bad guy man, for example, or a giant coffee bean guy. But don't think that since the show is weird that downgrades it at all. It actually makes the show much more fun and enjoyable. But anyways, let's get on to my favorite characters. I've always really liked Mordecai. I don't know what it was. I think it might have to something to do with his design and personality. But of all the characters, I think my favorite character would have to be a character that doesn't get quite as much screen time, and that is Skips. I just think he's really cool and I like everything about him. So yeah. Well, anyways, let's move on to something else. Usually, Regular Show episodes are around 10 to 11 minutes long, but occasionally we will get a half an hour special. But if you are looking to watch something longer, then check out Regular Show the movie. That's right, Regular Show got its own movie. You'd think it'd be called Regular Movie since the show's called Regular Show, but yeah, anyways, it got its own movie. Which is really good, I might add. So if you're a fan of Regular Show, I definitely recommend check it out. If you haven't seen Regular Show before, I think you'll still have fun watching the movie, but you'll appreciate it more if you've seen the show. But just because Regular Show is my favorite TV show of all time, does that mean the show doesn't have any flaws? No. Seasons 1 through 5 were very good. The jokes were on par. Everything was amazing about the show. It was weird in a right way. The stories were written well, and the relationships and the interactions between the characters, I think, were done perfectly. But then we got Regular Show Season 6, and you see her face? That is my face after seeing Regular Show Season 6. Regular Show Season 6 tried too hard to do character development and do the whole Mordecai's relationship love triangle thing, and it did not work out well at all. That season it lost the whole fun of the show that the first 5 seasons had, and you're left looking like how Mordecai does in this picture, like, is this even Regular Show anymore? But the entire season wasn't awful. There was probably a few episodes here and there that I actually really enjoyed. Like, we got round 2 of the ducks and the geese fighting in Brilliant Century Duck Crisis Special, which is one of the coolest episodes to date. But overall, Regular Show Season 6 just really wasn't all that good, and it even made loyal fans like myself have this face that Benson has in this picture. Luckily, Season 7 came and brought a lot of the fun back to the show. It still wasn't quite as good as the first 5 seasons. It really wasn't, but it still brought a lot of the fun back to the show, and it wasn't really cringeworthy to watch, like, when binge-watching the show, like Season 6 was. Overall, Regular Show is an amazing show, and I definitely recommend it. I have been a fan since the beginning, and I will continue to be a fan, and I will continue to watch the show, even if the show goes through heck again, which I hope it does not. Let's hope that Season 8 is just as great as the show has been for us, and so yeah. Even though Regular Show is my favorite TV show of all time, since the show has Season 6 in there, I can't give it a perfect rating, so instead of giving it a 10 out of 10, I'm going to have to give it a 9.8 out of 10.